Hey guys, it's Jaclyn, and today I wanted to film a haul video, more specifically an IMATS haul. So last weekend, no, that was a lie. 2 weekends ago, I went to IMATS here in Toronto, and if you don't know what IMATS is, it's basically the International Makeup Artist Trade Show. So you can go and buy a bunch of different beauty products and learn about a bunch of different cosmetics and watch like live tutorials and speakers and all that fun stuff. So I went to it for the first time ever a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to show you what I got because I was feeling a little spendy, so I thought it called for a haul video. So I have a ton of products sitting in front of me, so I think we might as well just get started. And I'm going to start with the item that I purchased first at IMATS, and at one point throughout the day I thought was going to be the only thing I got at IMATS. So I went both of the days, on Saturday and Sunday. And initially on Saturday I went there with no plan, I had no idea what to expect, and I was just gonna go, enjoy, and do a bit of shopping. So I went with a few of my friends, and one of my friends was so prepared. She came with like literally a floor plan and mapped out all the different booths that she wanted to hit, and she had a list of things that she wanted to pick up, and she was like prepared and ready to go. And like I said, I went there, I had no idea, I didn't even know what I wanted, I just wanted to go and enjoy myself. I didn't realize how crazy it was going to be. I walked in there, it was Saturday morning, I went there right when the doors opened, and it was insane. There was so many people there, it was so like congested and busy and kind of crazy and hectic. I'm one of those people that when I shop, I don't like it to be busy and like crowded and noisy, and I don't know, I just find that really overwhelming. So when I initially walked into the exhibition, it looked like Forever 21 on Boxing Day. Like, it was just crazy, it was madness in there. So I think it took me a couple of minutes just to kind of orient myself and figure out what was actually going on in there. And I saw that there was this one booth that was a bit quieter, and they had like different nail care products, and actually they had a bunch of random stuff. So I went over there because there wasn't a line and I thought I could calm down and breathe a little bit. So I ended up picking up this, and this is a nail clipper. It was $1, so I thought I couldn't go wrong with it, and I needed a new one anyways, so I ended up picking up this, and my friends were like, are you kidding me? The first thing that you're getting at IMATS is a nail clipper. Like, what? But actually I tried this out, and this is a very superb nail clipper. So I got that. So after about an hour of getting through the crowds and figuring out where I wanted to go, I actually started to do some shopping and getting some products that I wanted to actually pick up. So I think I'm gonna start with, ooh, there's so many exciting things. I'm gonna start with Makeup Forever, I think, because this is probably what I was most excited about. So I got this, and this is the Makeup Forever Flash Palette. I hope this is in focus. Is this in focus? Ooh, I hope so. This is the Makeup Forever Flash Palette, and basically what this is I believe 12 colors? Yeah, 12 different colors of cream products. So what this is a cream palette, and it's got all these different cream colors, and you should be able to create any makeup look or any color with this palette. So you can mix them, use them on their own. They also have two shimmery shades up here which were really pretty. I used this gold one the other day as like a gold eyeliner, and it works so good. So you can use it as like, yeah, eyeliner, foundation by mixing like the whites and the browns and the different pinks and yellows, stuff like that. Blush, lipstick, eyebrows. You're supposed to be able to do everything with this. I've only played with it a little bit so far, but I'm thinking of maybe doing like a Halloween look with this, or just creating a bunch of fun different looks. So I'm super excited about this. Let me know if you guys have this and what you like to use some of the colors for. So next for Makeup Forever, I actually picked up a little eyeshadow trio, and they had a bunch of their different eyeshadows there. Not their entire collection, but a bunch of them, and everything was 40% off, so that was also really exciting. But I made this little trio, and you could pick them either individually or just in the pans or like in a big palette. I just decided to make a little trio, and I picked some really nice neutral shades. I had actually never tried or owned any of their eyeshadows before, so I was excited to try them out. And like, these eyeshadows are really big too, so you definitely get a lot for your money, and these should last you quite a while. So I just got this light yellowy beige toned eyeshadow. Again, it's a matte, it's really creamy, and they're all really blendable, which is what I really like about them. And ooh, I just realized I'm gonna have to pop these out of the palette to tell you what the names are. There's like little pinholes in the back, so you can like pop the little pans out. I'll write all the names of the colors of these down in the description box because I don't have a pin handy where I can pop these out. But basically you can pop these little eyeshadows out and stick them to like any magnetic eyeshadow palette, which is really awesome. So yeah, I got this creamy yellow shade, and then this matte mid-tone, really orangey warm brown color. And then I got this warm shimmery dark brown color. And then the next thing that I got from Makeup Forever was actually a bunch of foundations. They had a really cool deal going on for IMATS, and it was, I believe, buy 5 of their new Ultra HD foundations for $125, which considering that these are like $60 each, that was a pretty good deal. So I decided to go for it because I really like the Makeup Forever HD foundations already, and I never tried the Ultra HD, which is like the new formula of the foundation. So I thought I might as well pick them all up and give them a go. So I got 5 foundations here. Oh, there they are. And I'll take these out so you can see the colors that I got. So this one here is Y385. And this is just a beautiful, like, rich kind of caramel color. And then I picked up 115, which is just a really light pinky tone kind of color. And then I got 117, which is my color in like the winter at my palest. And then I got Y205, which is a really pale color. I don't have a foundation this pale in my collection, so I thought this would be useful in case I have like a really pale client or just need a really pale foundation. So I got that guy. And then I also decided to get 120, which is the color that I am now. So just kind of like a medium yellow tone beige color. So I'm really excited to try those out on some like different clients and also use some for myself. So I just thought I might as well pick them up and seize the opportunity. Okay, so that was all the makeup that I got. Oh, I also forgot for Makeup Forever, I got 2 brushes. I had actually never used any of Makeup Forever's brushes before. And I was like just kind of touching them and just seeing what they had. And then I kind of got obsessed and fell in love. And before I knew it, I was adding more to my list. So I got these 2 brushes here. I got the 128 and the 160. And these are both just really big, fluffy makeup brushes. This one here, I don't even know what I'm planning to use this for. But once you touch this, you can't not take it home, you know? So after the madness at Makeup Forever, I ended up going to MAC. And MAC was a little underwhelming. It wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be for like IMATS. They only had their lipsticks and eyeshadows there, as well as a few pro products, but nothing, I don't know, it just wasn't too exciting for me. But I did end up buying a couple of things, and I got this thing here. I got this eyeshadow palette, and this is just the MAC eyeshadow palette, but I ended up getting it without the little like dividers inside, so it's just like a giant magnetic board basically. And I ended up picking up this eyeshadow here. This is Embark, and this is just kind of like a matte, chocolatey, brown eyeshadow with a bit of a purpley warm undertone. I think this is going to be gorgeous for fall. I'm actually wearing it in my crease today. The next thing that I ended up picking up was actually this Jourdain Tooth Special Effects Kit. And I had used these before, but I had never owned one, so I decided it was time to finally pick one up for myself. And what this is like an alcohol activated palette, and you use it on your teeth. So if you're doing like a makeup look or like I say a Halloween look and you want the teeth to be blacked out or have like smoke stains, or they have like toothless, age stains, over decayed, different things like that, you can do that to your teeth. And it's completely safe to be like in and around your mouth, and it just temporarily dyes and stains the teeth. Yeah, so I decided it would be a really good time, especially with Halloween coming up, to do that. And plus, I want to do a couple of like fun zombie special effects looks here on my channel. So I thought this would be a good thing to have so I can use it in some videos. Oops, did I break this already? No. Whew. So after that, I ended up going to the Naked Cosmetics booth, and I had kind of heard of them before, but I hadn't really learned too much about them. So I was excited to play and just kind of learn about their products, and it's really cool. Oops, sorry, I got a really intense itch going on here. So I ended up taking a look at all their products, and they do these really cool pigments, which, there we go, get them out of there. So you can kind of stack them and like screw them together so they become a giant stack. They're all individual right now. But basically they're like pigments, and you can use them for a bunch of different things. Okay, I'm dropping absolutely everything right now. Jaclyn, get it together. So they do a bunch of different pigments, and they can be used for a bunch of different things. Just on the little container here, it says they can be used as an eyeshadow, eyeliner, mixed in with nail polish for the lips, or as a bronzer, or for temporary hair highlights. So since it is just such like a pure pigment, it can be used for all those different things, depending whether you mix it in or activate it with water. You can get all those different effects. But anyways, I ended up picking up this little collection here, and this is Urban Rustic collection. And I thought this would be perfect for fall time because there are a bunch of like warm jewel tones and like coppery colors, and there's a really nice shimmery brown and some green and olives in here. It was really this color here that drew me into this entire little stack of colors, and this is UR04. And this is a beautiful jewel toned burgundy, purpley, mahogany kind of color. So I'm excited to play around with those a bit. I'm planning mainly to use them for eyeshadows, but there are a bunch of other uses like I said, so maybe I'll experiment a bit with those and see what they're like. The next things that I ended up picking up at IMATS were actually some false eyelashes, so I got a bunch of different ones here. I'm pretty sure the deal on these were 7 pairs of eyelashes for $20 or for $15. It was pretty good, so I thought I might as well get them. So I got a bunch of different kinds here. I don't even know what the brand of these are. They were kind of like brandless, but I got some fun ones for like more Halloween looks and some crazy fluttery ones. So I thought it would be fun just to kind of stock up on them. Ooh, these ones are really pretty. These ones here, it says the number 217. They're super fluffy and fluttery. And then I also ended up picking some eyelashes from a different booth. These ones here, I believe, are like synthetic mink lashes or something like that. It's basically the eyelashes that last a lot longer, so that way you don't have to throw them out after a couple of uses. If you maintain them well with these types of lashes, you can use them for like 10 times kind of thing. So these are called Violet Voss lashes, and these ones are super fluffy and really big and dark and dramatic. They just look so fun, so I thought I might as well pick them up and try them out and see what I think. I'll write all the names of the different ones that I got. I think my favorite pair so far is, I really like these ones here. They're called I Do. Again, they're super fluffy and fluttery. And then also, I think it's called Vamptress. Ooh, Black Magic's also really nice. Oh, I can't even hold these all in my hand. I'll let you guys know how I like these and how I get on with them. And the last things that I have here to show you guys are some makeup brushes. Like I said earlier, I'm a little bit of a makeup brush addict, and I could continually buy brushes and still never have enough. So I went a little crazy. I went to the Crown Brushes booth, and I also went to Morphe Brushes, which was absolutely insane. I stood in like a 2-hour line to get to the Morphe Brushes booth. I know, I'm crazy. I mean, it was worth it, but also I stood in a 2-hour line for that, so I'm still trying to get over the fact that I did that. It was insane. Anyways, let me show you what I ended up getting. So I got this brush here. Oh, this is actually not from Crown Brushes or Morphe. This is from Bdellium Tools. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. This is the 767 brush, and this is just a super fluffy blending kind of crease brush, and I've used this a couple of times so far and I really like it. It's got so many bristles on it, it's just like amazing for blending. So I really like this. And then from the Crown Brushes booth, I ended up getting this Duo Fibre shadow brush. I thought this would be really good for under eye concealer and just for like concealing blemishes. And then I think the rest of the ones here are all from Morphe. So this one here is the Morphe E13 brush. This reminded me a lot of the MAC 217, which is my all-time favorite eyeshadow like crease blending brush. So the shape of this one reminded me a lot of that. This one though is like kind of duo fiber, so I think this will be really nice for cream products as well. Then I got this one here, which is the M160. This is just an angled brush and it's nice and stiff, so I thought this would be really good for eyeliner or for eyebrows. I always seem to have another need for another angled brush. Speaking of angled brushes, I also picked up this one, which is the MB29, which has an angled brush on one end and the duo fiber, and a spoolie on the other end. I'm normally not a fan of like double-ended brushes like this because, I mean, if you've got a brush on both ends, you can't stand it up in anything or put it in anything without like destroying one end of the brush. So normally I never go for double-ended brushes. But with this brush, I thought I could make an exception because it is a spoolie on the one end, so that would be pretty solid and wouldn't get destroyed too easily. And plus, I thought it would be just super convenient for doing my eyebrows. So I ended up picking it up, and I think it was like $2, so might as well, you know? I also ended up picking up the E3, which is just a big fluffy kind of all over powder brush. Then I got this guy here, which is the G5, and I'm pretty sure this is part of like the Chrome collection or the Mega Metal collection or something like that. I forget what it was called. But I saw that a lot of people were like freaking out, and a lot of other girls that I was talking to in the line were saying that I had to check out the ones with the chrome handle. So I ended up getting this one, which is again just a big fluffy powder brush. And then also I picked up this one here, which is the G1. This one reminds me a lot of the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which is my favorite for doing foundation. I also picked up this one here, which is the G27. This is just a really pointed pencil brush, so I thought this would be amazing for smoking out eyeliner and smudging underneath the lash line. I got this guy here, which is the G30. This reminds me a lot of the NARS ITA brush, so I thought this would be amazing for doing like a contour like right there, just popping that in there. And then last but not least, I ended up picking up the M508 brush, which is just this little guy here. He's just a little baby. And I'm not sure what I plan on using this for. I'm thinking for like smudging out eyeshadow and doing like more detail work in the inner corner. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to use this guy for, but I didn't have anything like it, so I thought I would find a use for it. So those are all the brushes and all of the products that I ended up picking up from IMATS, and I'm so excited. It was a bunch of fun, but it definitely was craziness. I guess if I have any advice for you going to IMATS for the first time, it would be to go in with a game plan and go in with a list of things that you want. Because if you're anything like me and you get overwhelmed really easily with like chaos and shopping in chaos, it might be a little intense for you if you don't know what you want to go in for. But yeah, it was a great experience, and I ended up picking up a bunch of products and learning about different brands, and I had a bunch of fun, and I also got to meet some of you guys there too, which was a bunch of fun as well. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and seeing what I got. Definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know if you were at IMATS here in Toronto, and if you were, what was your favorite booth or what was your favorite thing that you picked up, because I would love to know. Anyways, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!